Hey guys, back at it. This is day 130 in my 1 year daily diary challenge. I am going to just get right into day 129. We are heading out from the beach today, so this morning was a relaxing morning. Last morning, my little sister, she lives in Virginia, so she left for her house last night, and then the middle sister and her family, she left super early before any of us got up to the airport, and so she's on her way home. My grandmother and I and the kids were still here, just like packing up, food, packing up bags, making sure, we have everything, and got our last, hang out on the balcony, watch the waves, watch the surfers. Very beautiful weather. It's kind of warmed up a little bit, and just relaxing morning. So we just chilled in the room, getting everything kind of situated, and we headed out around like 11:30. So that was that. So we just chill morning, packed up, headed out around 11:30 so that we could get home around, a good time, not really hit any traffic, hopefully. And we have to stop on the way to my grandmother's house to pick up her car because we had dropped it off on the way out so it could be fixed. So we just have to make sure we get there before 5, before the shop closes. So yeah, our drive was great. Open roads, no traffic. Chatted with my grandmother, listened to a little bit of my podcast. She was reading, the kids were doing their thing. I did have to stop for gas once, and we stopped for food, and so that bumped our time a little later, but it wasn't too late. This was funny because we saw a sign for Chick-fil-A, and when we turned to go to Chick-fil-A, it was like just being built, so it wasn't actually open, but they had the tall sign up already, so it was a little disappointing. But we went to Burger King, and they had like a Wednesday meal where the bun was purple because it was like from one of the purple potatoes, which was kind of cool. And so we sat there and we had like a late lunch dinner kind of thing. And then we hopped back in the car and we finished our drive. Drive was really beautiful. All the leaves are changing. Weather was perfect. I was getting pretty tired close to the end there. Like there was maybe an hour left in the drive, and I was like just struggling really hard. But yeah, we just last hour push on this long day, and we made it to the auto repair place, and they had her car ready and fixed. So I went to her house and just dropped off all the bags. And then by the time I was done with that, she came home. So then we just said our goodbyes, and then I had to head home with the kids. And we got home, and we did hit some traffic on the way home from our house, but from the way to our house. But yeah, it wasn't that bad of a day. It was just a lot of driving. And when we got home, it was kind of already getting dark. And with the time change, it just seemed so late, so early. So I was sitting on the sofa and I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm ready for bed. And I look at the clock and it's like 7:00 at night. It's not really that late. So because we had like a later lunch dinner, it was just kind of like a fend for yourself, whatever you can find to make to eat, because I wasn't going to make a huge meal. But yeah, everybody was happy to be home, get the suitcases in and unpacked, and try to like reset a little bit of things, and just relax, because it was a lot for me. Physically, I know that I've been drained, and what I'm excited about is not necessarily the weekends for rest, it's going to be a restful weekend, but it's going to be a busy, restful weekend, if that makes any sense. Friday, I have my grandma's tea workshop that I'm helping her with. And then I have all day on Saturday my Reiki certification class. And then Sunday, I have a new religious group church service meditation that I'm going to see how that is. I found that out through the breath work I had done not too long ago. And then after that, I have a 2-hour massage and sound healing session that I also found through that breathwork and sound bowl that I did. So this is a weekend of restoration for me. Not necessarily, I'm going to keep myself super busy, but there's going to be a lot of healing and rest and restoration, maybe. That's the better word for it. That's going to happen. The kids are going to be with their dad, so I'm going to have all this time to myself to just focus on healing and moving and growing. So I'm not sure if any dancing or any fun like hangouts are going to happen in between those restorative things that I'm doing, but definitely not opposed to it. Definitely it's not a needed thing, but it would be kind of fun. So we'll see. But a lot of stuff coming up in the weekend for me, and yeah, it's been a long week. Outside of our own spaces in a hotel where we don't really have all of our stuff all the time. I think vacations that go past like 5 days, it starts getting to like you're like a little antsy of like, when am I gonna get home? I really just want to be in my own space, because the energies are different in hotels and in spaces like that, especially you're shifting through new spaces and you're going to like the museums and aquariums and different places with different energies, and you're not able to like have that home base, like that space that you recognize and your body realizes is a calming place. So it's a lot to go on a long vacation like that. So I do know that we all need a little bit of that chill in our own space. So I will wrap it up at there. And I thank you guys for being here, for being present and listening. Please drop me a comment, share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I do thank you for being in this space and allowing me to share. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have the most wonderful, magical, awesome, fantastic day and week and weekend, and whenever you're listening to this, that you're just blessed beyond imagination. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.